So, Sony has put out their gaming showcase for 2025. There are a few games in there I would either be interested in playing myself or would at least think that other people would be excited for them. Lies of P DLC, Shinobi, Digimon Story, Stellar Blade DLC, Monster Hunter Wilds. The problem with every one of these games, however, is none of them are Sony's games. You have a gaming showcase for your platform and have no games for your platform. The only way for Sony to make money is if they get people to buy their game system and then buy games for that system. No one is going to feel the need to buy your gaming system if they can get all those games elsewhere. If you don't care about that and want to be a third-party publisher, you have to use those state-of-play presentations to promote your games, not everyone else's. Digimon Story and Monster Hunter Wilds do nothing for your platform. Those are multi-platform games you don't own. That's Bamco and Capcom's money, not yours. You couldn't sell Astrobot even with Jeff Keighley's help and it being exclusive to PlayStation. What makes you think Monster Hunter Wilds and Lies of P are going to make the PlayStation sell when they're available everywhere else? Ponies can make fun of Xbox sales all they want. Microsoft's gaming showcase features games they own. They're going to put those games everywhere and collect that 70% chunk everywhere they put them. They don't need to sell game boxes to win. Sony doesn't either, really. But this showcase showed they don't have the IP muscle to compete. They don't have the system mover anchor tenants Nintendo has. And they don't have the money printing IP acquisitions Microsoft has. They're caught between a rock and a hard place in terms of their position in the industry right now. Where's Sony's Call of Duty, their Pokemon, their Overwatch, their Mario? You gotta have these games to make it out here. If God of War and Spider-Man are those games, where are they? They announced on the side Astrobot will be getting some new levels. Well, that's nice. Maybe they'll be able to eclipse the sales of a game which didn't get any awards and got shit canned by IGN in Mario and Luigi Brothership. I suppose the strategy is to pray to GTA Jesus. Again, that's not their game, and it's going to be available elsewhere. It'll sell, but everybody's going to make money on GTA 6. Except for Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't need GTA 6. They have GTA 6 already. In fact, they have multiple GTA 6s. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Smash Ultimate, Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Pokemon, 2D and 3D platformer Mario. Mario's been selling in the tens of millions in moving hardware since the 80s. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, the stickers, and the posters. GTA is for the competition, who otherwise would have very few of any games that's selling 20 million or more. Oh yeah, and their games don't cost hundreds of millions of dollars to make either. I don't see how anyone could come away from this presentation thinking Sony isn't cooked. Nothing compelling for the PlayStation platform was presented. Some are talking about a game by Sony acquired studio Housemarque, who are the makers of Returnal. Never heard the game myself, but it's on the level of Metroid and Xenoblade in terms of commercial success. Has its following, but not a blockbuster title by any means. It's good for your platform to have variety with games that appeal to all sorts of age groups, skill levels, and game categories. Saros, however, isn't going to carry the platform. They need new installments of their own gaming IPs. They need new games, not remakes and remasters. Nintendo can make remakes and remasters because they have an extremely valuable and highly sought after retro library. They have tons of games people want to experience on modern hardware, and these go alongside new installments to franchises people love from Nintendo. People want a remake and remaster of Zelda's Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I personally would like to play Zelda Link Between Worlds, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks, as I didn't get a chance to play those for the DS and 3DS. Many didn't get a chance to play many of the titles from the failed Wii U, So Nintendo made deluxe versions of many of those games, and nearly all of them doubled in sales. This is totally different from Sony attempting to double dip on well-played titles like The Last of Us and Horizon Zero Dawn, double and even triple dipping on popular titles because they don't have any new ideas. People talk about the glory days of Sony with the PS1 and 2. All those games that carried those systems were third-party games. Sony's inability to make their own games or acquire studios of popular games has bitten them square in the butt this generation. Sony's next state of play needs to have new God of War, new Spider-Man, new Uncharted, new Horizon, etc. It needs to focus on their games, not what multi-platform third-party games are now available on the PlayStation as well. This presentation was a waste of everyone's time, and coupled with colossal failures like Concord, the middling sales of a Game of the Year winner in Astro Bot, exclusive partners like Square Enix and Shift Up going multi-platform, as well as the number of game cancellations, Sony is burning to the ground and has no way of putting out the fire. Where are the new installments for their successful franchises? Are the gaming budgets so high they can't afford to make them? They keep pushing remasters and remakes instead of new installments. Spider-Man 2 actually sold well for PS5 at around 13 million. God of War Ragnarok sold 15 million between PS4 and PS5. Forbidden West sold over 8 million. Where's Uncharted 5, The Last of Us 3, or a new Gran Turismo game? The Switch 2 is set up to steamroll all comers. Nintendo was able to overcome 2 commercial failures in the 64 and GameCube to get back on top with the Wii, even taking another seemingly fatal blow with the Wii U before taking the video game world back again with the Switch. Can Sony take multiple beatdowns like a Saiyan and come back stronger? We'll soon find out.